Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Against advice of the Attorney General's office.
They believe that there is potential for significant risk associated with an appeal to the current U.S. Supreme Court.
Governor Lou Leon Guerrero, in a special address Monday night, says Guam will file an appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court ruling in the Arnold Dave Davis case. In July, the appeals court upholding District Court of Guam Chief Judge Francis Tainico Gatewood's ruling in favor of Davis, declaring Guam's plebiscite law unconstitutional. Davis filed the case after being denied registration for the plebiscite because he was not a native inhabitant of Guam. While the governor acknowledged that the risk of going to the Supreme Court could jeopardize programs like the Chamorro Land Trust Commission,
I cannot deny our people the right of an appeal so long as others may be willing to champion it.
And stepping into the ring for Guam to battle it out with the feds, local lawyer Mike Phillips, who the governor announced she was appointing to represent Guam. Phillips says whatever the risks, it's time to settle the score once and for all.
I just know that historically on Guam, we've been in this fight, really, as they say, ever since. And there are a number of times that Guam has lost, but we've never retreated, and we've never failed to show up for the fight.
It's a fight that Phillips says if we win, we win. And if we don't win, we don't lose. We learn.
I think that Guam wins whether the Supreme Court takes the case or not. I think Guam wins whether the Supreme Court rules against the Chamorro people or not. And the reason is this: because they rule in the favor, then that speaks for itself. If they rule against the Chamorro people, then there's a real clear understanding of what the barriers are. In my opinion, it's the 15th Amendment. The 15th Amendment does not apply to Guam.
The Ninth Circuit's ruling in July saying Davis's constitutional right to vote was violated because of his race. And according to Phillips, there's two ways to fight this.
Congress can change that statute when it wants, and Congress has changed the Organic Act when it wants, and Congress needs to change the Organic Act with regard to the 15th Amendment, at least right now, if it's going to allow a plebiscite.
They've done it before, according to Phillips, when Congress amended the Organic Act to allow Guam to elect a governor and grant our people the right to a jury trial.
But it's either going to be with Congress's action and participation or without.
And if it's without, he plans to bring it to the Supreme Court.
It's one of those two. And so my point is, Guam doesn't lose either way. Guam doesn't lose either way. And we can't lose because we have the right to this. And as long as we keep getting up when we fall down or when we're pushed down, we can't lose.
Even despite the risks, Phillips argues Guam has to put it all on the line and stay ready.
So when someone says, but Mike, they might come after the Chamorro Land Trust, they are coming after the Chamorro Land Trust. Nobody's holding back any punches. I mean, the idea that you're in some kind of competition, you can even call it combat, and your opponent hasn't thrown the right cross yet, oh, he's got it, and it's coming. And so you have to be prepared for it.
Phillips says he plans to file for an extension to file an appeal, the deadline within a couple days. The governor, meanwhile, also appointed Senator Teresa Terlahi to work on the case. However, Senator Terlahi said she couldn't serve as a lead attorney because of her work as a senator, but she did say she'll assist as much as possible.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.